Okay, time to take a look at the LK360 LED Tactical Flashlight. Okay, so that is a nice big flashlight. I really like this little X that they got on there too. It almost makes it look like a lightsaber hilt or something like that. It's an interesting triangle style contact on there. There is no push button on the back, so the button is right there. A gigantic LED element there on the top. Okay, so this does actually zoom. Oh, that's interesting. So it looks like you can actually take this off if you don't want that on there. It's kind of cool. But we do have a zoom on it. Feels like it's got a really nice seal on it too. We got our charging port, USB-A and USB-C. And it says input 5 volts at 1 amp and output 5 volts at 1 amp. So that means you can actually use the battery on here to charge your phone if you really need that. Got a gigantic battery. This is a 20 watt-hour battery at 3.6 volts. It's 26800 YL. That is a big battery. So the back is flat, so if you need to, you can set that on its back. It does have a little key ring that might get in the way if that's something you do a lot, so I'm probably just going to take this thing off. There you go. So now if I'm working on something above me, I can set it right there on its back and it will stay pointing straight up. So we got 5 different modes. What I'm curious about is if I turn this off. So will it go back to full bright if I give it a couple minutes, or will it go to the lowest setting? So let's give that a couple minutes and we'll see. We also got a couple cables. Oh, that's nice. So this is actually a long tether, so if you wanted to, you could put that on that key ring, although it looks like you could actually just clip this right onto the flashlight itself. So if you're into using tethers, you can use that. And then we got a USB-A to USB-C cord to charge it. Okay, so let's see what we get. Okay, it did actually go back to high, so that is excellent. That is the style of flashlight that I want, because I always hate working with flashlights where every once in a while when I turn it on it goes to strobe, because then I just turn it on and it kind of blinds me. So they actually made this flashlight right. It goes back to the default of high every time you turn it on for the first time, so that's great. Very nice zoom on it, which is excellent because anytime I need to look at something like an oil level or something like that, having that pinpoint light can really make that a lot easier. So the only style of flashlights that I want are going to be the Zoomable. I also think it's kind of neat that the button lights up too. Wow! That's crazy. Dang! Yep, that is one heck of a flashlight. Cool.